The UNH football team enters the spring season fresh off a nation-leading 7th consecutive FCS postseason appearance this past fall. Head coach Sean McDonald enters his 13th season at UNH and looks to continue a run which has seen his team in the top 25 every week since September 2004. Senior quarterback Kevin Decker will lead the Wildcat offense for the first time after a brief one-game stint at the helm last season. A second-round playoff win against Bethune-Cookman, leading the Cats to a 45-20 victory. Stepping in for injured starter R.J. Toman, the 6'2" signal caller threw for 289 yards and 3 touchdowns in that game. Backing up Decker will be junior James Brady, a transfer from Georgetown, plus redshirt freshman Andy Bayless and fellow redshirt freshman Alex Park. Decker's primary target will be junior wideout Joey Orlando. Orlando reeled in 6 touchdown passes last year on his way to a 50-reception season for the Cats. The Pennsylvania native recorded at least 80 yards receiving in 4 games during the 2010 campaign, topping out against Richmond on homecoming with 93 yards on 7 catches and a touchdown. Orlando will be joined by seniors Chris Chandler and Mickey Mangieri as the Cats look to improve upon their 220 receiving yards per game from 2010. Senior tight end Chris Janot will complement the Wildcat passing scheme as he returns to full-time status after being limited to just 5 games last season due to injury. Following a breakout sophomore season, junior Dontre Peters will lead the Wildcat running attack. Averaging 5 yards per carry in 2010, Peters is poised to be one of the league's top running backs in 2011. Also expected to get touches for the Wildcats, sophomore Chris Sedian. The second-year back brings a power running style to the mix and looks to duplicate what he accomplished during his rookie season when he averaged over 5 yards per carry. Clearing the path for the two backs will be senior George Pecoraro. The offensive lineman anchors a unit which features 6 players returning who started multiple games for New Hampshire last season, giving the Wildcats plenty of experience in the trenches. First-year New Hampshire defensive coordinator John Lyons was added to the experienced Wildcat coaching staff during the offseason. He'll look to guide a Wildcat defense that forced 35 turnovers in 2010. Although the unit lost 6 starters from a year ago, the front 7 features an experienced senior duo of James Jenkins and UNH single-season sack record holder Brian McNally. McNally recorded 13.5 sacks in 2010 and looks to be a dominating force once again in the CAA. Also returning to the Wildcat defensive fold will be senior cornerback Kyle Flemings. Starting all 13 games for the Cats in 2010, Flemings brings experience to the Wildcat secondary, notching a team-high 8 pass breakups last season. Junior Matt Evans comes off a 2010 season where he earned numerous postseason accolades, highlighted by a Walter Camp FCS All-America team selection, as he racked up 156 tackles and will again look to be one of the most electrifying linebackers in the country. Before the spring season concludes, you can see the team live and in person on Saturday, May 7th at Cal Stadium, when the Wildcats take the field for the annual Blue-White game. Kickoff is slated for 12:30. For more information, visit UNHWildcats.com.